What's up, guys? Matt Burns here, Real Estate Success Without the BS. And I felt obligated to make a video reporting on the state of the market as it is right now, April 5th, 2022, for single family homes in the New York City and Long Island areas where I've been in the trenches with buyers and talking with my colleagues and other real estate professionals around me to try and understand and then do my best to give a no BS explanation back to you guys as to why, since early 2022 in our area, homes are selling for 50 to 100K above asking and above where a bank would currently appraise a subject property. Really unprecedented stuff. And you may ask me, Matt, how do you know this if you're only working with the buyers? And my answer to you would be, it's because I've been working with buyers that are using these sorts of and doing these sorts of things in their offers and losing. I have clients that are paying well above asking and are waiving the appraisal contingencies, essentially guaranteeing the offer price amount and still losing to higher offers. And it's really taken me a while to wrap my head around this because, let's be honest, human nature, nobody wants to overpay on their home, myself included, right? You don't want to overpay on anything. So there's a funny truth that I've realized, and it's if you got the winning bid, no matter when or at what price, congratulations, you overpaid the best. And how can I explain that better? Well, it's the same as being at an auction, right? You've got a bunch of people that get together and bid on an item. And in this case, the item is a home. And out of everyone that's there who's raising their hand and bidding, if you won, you rose your hand and said, I'll take it at this price. So you overpaid better than everyone else. And everyone has their own line that they won't cross. And I believe the goal is to not grossly overpay. And what that means and what that looks like is different for everybody. But when I talk to family and friends and even new acquaintances, entering the market now, I have to work with them to try and find out what's important and really figure out what their goals are, because that will change everything. If your goal is to only live in that house for 1 to 3 years, if that's the case, then we're going to really have to be thoughtful about how much you're going to overpay, because how is that going to impact the resale of your home, and what sort of a situation and position is that going to put you in when you do so, right? But on the flip side, if you're going to be living in that house for 10, 15, 20 years, what's most important to you is, are you comfortable with the monthly payments? Because look, for the cash that you're going to have to put down on top of everything, it may take you a while to earn that back in equity, if ever. But if you're comfortable with the monthly payments and you have the cash and you see what you have to do in order to win, and that's your goal, this is what buyers are doing. And the ones who are paying these prices, this is what they're saying to themselves right now. And, it took me a while for me to wrap my mind around it as well, but I had to think about it like this. Look, when you buy a car, as soon as you drive it off the lot, you lose 10% of its value. So if you resold it the minute you stepped off that lot, you'd lose a good chunk of money. But the question is then, why did you buy the car? Right? Let's say you overpaid on that car and you bought it 20 years ago, but it's lasted you 20 years and you're comfortable with the payments and the maintenance that you have on it, and it still serves your family reliably, and you're still enjoying it, and your kids are enjoying it, and you're still getting good use out of it. Would you consider overpaying for it a win? And even if whenever you end up selling it, you don't make as much profit as you could have, would you consider the use of it a win? because that's the way these buyers are thinking right now. So we have to put ourselves in their shoes. And you can see how the thought process kind of changes when your goals change, right? So I really just want everyone who is looking in our neck of the woods to be ready to deal with the way things are in today's market. And I hope this has helped. And you guys can always call on me if you have any questions at all, real estate or unrelated. I'm here to help. So please reach out to me, and I'll talk to you guys soon. Cheers.